The Buffalo Common Council was forced to vote on a measure to dip into the city's rainy day fund in order to cover a budget variance from last year.
The variance was caused by court settlements that were under budgeted in the 2024-25 fiscal year. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson was in council chambers as it all unfolded today.
Good evening, Scott and Mary Alice. Lawmakers were frustrated today because they were put into the position to vote on something at the last minute because of a lack of communication from another branch of government.
I feel like I'm voting for this under duress.
But at some point, we have to put our foot down.
But I think it's important to go on the record and let people know that this is alarming. This is concerning to us.
A noticeably frustrated Common Council Tuesday afternoon as they were forced at the last minute to vote on a request from the city controller to shift $6.8 million from the rainy day fund to cover a deficit from the 2024-25 fiscal year.
So essentially, instead of posting an overdraft in our checking, we used our savings to cover the negative balance of the overdraft.
If the council did not approve the move, the city's bond rating could have been negatively impacted. It's the latest chapter in an ongoing saga between City Hall lawmakers and the Controller's office. One of the points of contention for council members is that the Controller filed the formal request to shift the funds on November 11th, Veterans Day, when City Hall was closed.
If I understood you correctly during the meeting, the controller should have given the council much more notice about this request, but didn't. Can you kind of clarify that?
Precisely. So in the letter from the controller, it states that she was to notify the Common Council within 120 days of our financials. And then when we asked in committee and our legal counsel today, they told me that they needed the money yesterday. So you can't file a letter within a cycle of 2 weeks and give a deliberating body absolutely no time to scrutinize.
And since the controller nor anyone from her office was at the council meeting on Wednesday to discuss the matter, I wandered on down to her office to see if she was there and could talk about it.
She is in a meeting right now. She's not here.
She can be back at all or no?
I'm not sure if she's scheduled.
Okay, thanks. The controller is not here. The clerk was not aware of her personal schedule for the day, and she was unavailable for comment.
What time is it?
It's 3:15 on a Wednesday. How can the council, how can the administration, how can the controller's office find a way to not be always reacting at the last moment for some of these things? Because to the public, it just makes it feel like dysfunction.
Well, it is dysfunction. Let's be clear about that. When you put together a budget, and it is a proposal, right? It's not something that's complete, but it wasn't a realistic proposal in that just in the line alone for legal settlements, you only put $4 million. We already knew there were several lawsuits that were pending.
Despite their frustration, the council voted and approved the move of the funds, with Councilmember Rashid N.C. Wyatt being the only vote in the negative.
Now, once again, this clears up a 2024-2025 budget variance, but remember, we're in the 25-26 fiscal year, so in the coming weeks and months, the Common Council, the Controller's Office, and the administration will need to focus on any budget issues moving forward. On Your Side, inside City Hall, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.